Graduation next weekend. We'll graduate 1,500 students at the undergraduate and graduate level.
Fabulous.
What advice do you give to those young women and men who are going out perhaps for their first job in today's environment?
Well, I've been on this circuit for a while, and I've thought about it, and I have three things I like to tell young graduates today. And one of the things is that schools in some ways, while they prepare them so well, they also have one flaw that sticks with people. The first thing is over-deliver. Every time a student when you work in a business and you're asked to do something, if you just do what the boss asked you to do, you will end up just confirming what the boss wanted to have written down. They already knew the answer when they asked the question. So your job in a new job is to over-deliver. Give them new perspectives. When anybody asks them, schools ask you for a problem solving in a case or anything, then they ask you the questions. So you answer the questions. You don't get the answer. You don't get the questions in business. You have to develop a perspective that's wider. And I always tell the story of my first job. I was a project manager on a little plastic operation in Pittsfield, Mass. And my boss from New York was coming up to see, not my boss, my boss's boss, and they wanted me to come in one of those GE white shirt pitches to present the cases for my new plastic. Tell them where I was going. So I got all prepared and everything else. But what I did do was I didn't talk about my project alone. I talked about the 10 plastics in the industry, where they were going to be in 5 years, their cost structure, from Dow, Celanese, DuPont, etc. I developed that package, and I gave my boss's boss this picture of the industry. I think that's how I got noticed there. I got out of the pile because I didn't just give him my project report. Here's what I did yesterday, here's what I did tomorrow, here's what we'll do next day. I gave him a perspective and made him look smarter. He now knew more about the industry than he ever knew. And that's what you want to do. You always want to over-deliver. Never do what the assignment is. Do more than that. Wider, new insights, new horizons. Secondly, you gotta walk around with a positive attitude. No one wants a black cloud around them all day. If you're a sourpuss, get rid of it. Don't bring it to work. It's a disaster. It's a career killer. Just don't do it. And the third thing is, don't be ambitious. Be ambitious, but don't be ambitious to the point that it's on your forehead in a neon sign. Don't do it. Do it privately. Have all the ambition in the world, but don't go in and rub it in everyone's nose. So with those three things, over-deliver, a positive attitude, and don't wear ambition on your forehead, I think you'd be off to a pretty good start.